granddaddy. Gotta throw some salt on it, cause you know I'm getting at it. Throw the falk on it, then put it in trap. Other young nigga, I just wanna see you happy.
I wanted to listen to this DaBaby album since it came. I wanted to listen to this Bad Baby album since it came out. Let me see the album cover real quick. Alright, yeah, let's get right into this album. DeBÍ TiRAR MáS FOToS first track is called Nueva Yol. Damn, the streams are crazy. This already has 1 billion views. Wait, now this sounds familiar. It's literally the first time I'm listening to Bad Bunny. It's not. I know that Drake song, that Mia. I think some of these tracks I will know from social media. Maybe this is one of them. No, but the sample they use, I know the sample for sure. I will love this album so much. Solo Puerto Rico. Tú tienes piquete, mami, yo también. Tú estás buena, yo tengo buena oración. Si tú lo quieres, lo tienes que mover, lo tienes que mover. Yeah, we can keep this energy up. I'm seeing samples getting used, I'm seeing beat switches, I'm seeing energy. Yeah, this is exactly what I came here for. I do understand a little bit of Spanish, but it's not enough for me to like keep up with whatever he's saying. So, but I did hear a couple of like English words in there too, but just pronounced very Spanish. Track number 2, Voy a llevarte pa Puerto Rico. Let me actually check up these lyrics. Maybe I'll understand a little bit more. Yo la conocí en Miami, en Brickell. Ella sabe que aquí que vea cómo es que se perrea. Tráete tu amiga si te gusta. I love the beat. Obviously the percussion is going crazy, but there's this little like ominous kind of samba touch to it too. So this is great. Por 5 segundos ya yo sé que es mía. Dime si te va a montar. Para irla tengo el portal. Tírate. It's also this robotic sound, very 80s inspired too. I would love to say he's going crazy because he is going crazy, but at the same time it kind of sounds like it's so effortless for him. There's once again so much energy coming from Bad Bunny in this track, and I feel like with everything else that's going on, this is a great track, you know. Obviously I can't really say anything about the content being delivered here because, you know, I don't understand Spanish like that. But to be honest, I came here for a fun album experience and not so much for, you know, understanding the lyrics like that. And I also don't want to translate every single song. If there is more meaning behind a song, you can just tell me in the comment section. I will check it out myself. But yeah, track number 3 is Baile Inolvidable. En otra vida, en otro mundo. Tristeza y culpable. Mientras uno está vivo, uno debe amar. Like the song is 6 minutes? This song using a sample too. Yeah, this track is kind of crazy to me. There's a lot going on. I swear I've heard the song many times, but maybe it's just the sample. And also usually I don't like 6-minute tracks, but with this one it didn't feel like 6 minutes at all. So this is great. Track number 4 is Perfumido Nuevo. Acabo de mirar el reloj y son las 1:16. Baby, yo voy a ser que tú creas. Desde que te vi me puse roja. Alright. Honestly, I wasn't really interested in Perfumido Nuevo. I don't think there was anything too special about it. The beat wasn't bad, but the way Bad Bunny and Right Now tackled it was kind of too generic, maybe uninspired. It's not a bad track at all, but obviously the way this album started already is it's kind of hard to keep that up. Weltita, I don't know what that is. Te voy a llenar de besitos en la carita. Sonriendo tú te ves más bonita. Oh, like this. Baby, yo sé. Oh, this right here. Feels like we are entering another dimension. And we are back. There's a lot going on, and this is what I like. Like, it started very simple, but then it kind of went into something different, and you know, I like that. Whatever's going on, I like that. I like her voice. Oh, I really like her voice. I think at this point I will 100% check out the lyrics afterwards. I need to translate everything. Not even translate, I will try to understand as much as I can, but then I will translate. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed Veltita. It's still not coming close to the first 3 tracks in my opinion, but Veltita is a very fun track and it has some, you know, kind of spice to it that I like. This track feels like a fruit I've never tasted in my life. Track number 6 is Velda featuring Omar. Okay, that's cool, but like pick up the pace a little bit, you know, this has potential. Is that Omar? Because when it comes to the delivery, it's kind of like, it kind of sounds like he did it as a side quest, like a one take and done. I miss a little bit of energy. Oh yeah, Bad Bunny definitely made a difference on here, though I'm not sure if I like the direction they're going with this track. I thought this song is gonna progress differently. I thought they will go crazy, like energetic, something different than the usual delivery, but it's cool, like it's chill. I guess this is Davey. I feel like they should have tackled this track a little bit differently to give it a little bit more spice, like a little bit of something more special. This is kind of safe, to be honest, and not something that I see Bad Bunny doing, to be honest. So, I mean, obviously I don't know his discography like that, but I don't see him on this type of track. So this was kind of alright. Nothing too crazy, probably one of my least favorite tracks on this album so far, together with Perfumito Nuevo. Why did he start off like he has another verse, but the song is done in 10 seconds? Maybe we'll get a transition to the next track, El Club. That would be kind of fire. Yeah, let's see. Oh, no, we'll not. Yeah, no transitioning. So the track wasn't bad, but you know. Track number 7, El Club. Okay. Yeah, sing! I kinda saw that coming. Okay, yeah. This is definitely one of my favorites. Oh, okay. I need to know what he's saying, because I feel like this might have been a concept. So maybe he's telling a story and the middle part was them in the club together. So yeah, I kind of need to get into this. See, my Spanish is good enough to understand this. The beat, yeah, beautiful instrumental, beautiful instrumental. This is 100% one of my favorite tracks. And track number 8 is Que tu te cree. Alright, show me something. He's mixed so much louder than the music. Not that it's a bad thing, because this is actually working perfectly with this track. Yo. Kinda sounds like a UFO zapped him up. Bunny feels so present on this track, like he's a force on this track. Kinda like the vibe they're going with on this album. It's very like nostalgic to a point. Yeah, maybe nostalgia is really the theme of this album. Looking at this too, the plastic chairs. Those chairs are legendary. Everybody knows what's going on when you look at those, right? I really like this track. I do. Kind of wanted to say, okay, they could have done more with this track, but they did in the end, so I'm not mad at it. This, in my opinion, is a perfect album song. Perfect to just break up the pace at one point, and I feel like this, especially in the mid section of the album, just makes a lot of sense. I just need to know what he's talking about, that's it. But I really enjoyed that track. It's obviously not a banger or anything like that. It's not supposed to be that, but it's a really functional album track, if that makes sense. Track number 9 is Boquete. Oh, sounds like he's in his feelings. I'm here for that. You know what I mean when it comes to his voice? The voice track is very present on every song. This track feels like fresh air on a mountaintop. I'm so glad he didn't make this an upbeat track. Kinda sounds like he's pouring out his soul, and I can't understand what he's saying. Oh. Okay. Now this time a beat drop would actually be fire. The track is arranged perfectly. I know this makes sense with the content too.
Yo me enamoro 515 veces y contigo son 516, pero...
I need to refresh my Spanish. This is tragic. But this is beautiful. Yes, what a beautiful track that is. Track number 10 is Clo France. Okay, we got the synths.
Pero como quieres que me vaya bien, si tú no me sabes. Pero como quieres que me vaya bien, si tú no me. Mami me dejaste hipnotizado, colonizado, otra vaya.
Bad Bunny always comes with so much energy. Like this is great. And they said it's not a great fit for Super Bowl. Come on, he's going to tear this stadium apart. This makes me want to listen to his discography because I never listened to anything, to be honest. Hey, it's a feel-good track, you know. I feel like this is made for like a friend group. Have fun together, you know, to have a sweet moment. Not too crazy, not anything too insane on this track going on, but it's a feel-good track, you know. Beat drop.
Será que a otro ahora le cuentas tu día. Esa parte de mí que yo a nadie le suelo mostrar.
Okay. I didn't like the second part, to be honest. It was kind of boring to me, but the first part was kind of cool. Nothing too crazy, nothing too insane, nothing I would include in my playlist, to be completely honest with you. Anyways, track number 11 is Turista. One thing about me, you will always get me with strings. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Oh my. Hear this? The strings, and he's going crazy. I got goosebumps in my face. Definitely one of my favorites. Wow. Beautiful track, beautiful strings. The string solo at one point kind of got me too. Really made me feel warm inside, you know. Track number 12 is Café con Ron. And it's featuring Los Pleneros de la Cresta.
Por la mañana café, por la tarde ron. Ya calle, sal de tu balcón. Ya estamos en la calle. Ya estamos en la calle, sal de tu balcón. Hoy
this just felt so real, and now he's doing something else with it. I already know.
El humo empañó el camino y no pude casa.
Hey.
Ponle en el monte, hoy se rompe su ampa.
This was great. This was a great little moment. I honestly don't know what to say about this because this is obviously something that I am not used to. So he definitely has something for everybody on this album, right? Even the older generation, I would say. So there's a lot going on, you know. Pítoro de Coco.
Ni una llamada, ni un solo mensaje. Que vacilara, no pa' que por un cuerpo. Pedí pa' los reyes y pa' Santa Claus. Los reyes picharon y Santa nunca llegó.
Whatever sample they are using, it's kind of not working. The quality of the sample is kind of... I don't know, the friction between the sample they're using and the actual music is kind of too big for me to enjoy this track like that. So probably one of my least favorites from what I'm hearing right now. I like the little runs he's going on, but that's really just it. Yeah, probably will not return to this one. Yeah, okay. They should have put this solo on Turista. Not a bad track, but I don't know if it's mixed that well when it comes to the sample, if the quality difference is not too big for this to be enjoyable, but it's not a bad track. It's just not one of my favorites, I guess. Track number 14 though is Lo que le pasó a Hawaii.
Una sonrisa aguantándose llorar porque hay mucho que sanar.
Okay. I know what he's trying to do, but this is not working for me as a track.
Quieren quitarme el río y también la playa.
Okay. This is also not bad, it's just not that appealing to me. And when it comes to the album right now, it's kind of taking a dip once again. I do hope we can pace things up again in the remainder of the album. Why is he doing that? This track kind of feels like he's singing to himself. The sheer heat of Puerto Rico sitting somewhere with a guitar. Yeah. Damn. Wow. See, this type of ending on this track that I don't really like. The same thing with track 13. In the end, there's like a little solo going on too. So I'm not saying it's wasted. Obviously, just because I'm not going to return to these tracks doesn't mean that you won't. So this sounds amazing. The last like 45 seconds on this track was worth the wait, basically, in my opinion. Track number 15 is
Ella viene por ahí y nunca llega sola.
Yeah, I know this song. I actually listened to this song a while back. This is a moment that I love. It's just like a little flex, like a little speech moment. Yeah, I mean, I already knew this track, so obviously I like the track a lot. There's just a lot, you know, the beat switch, even though I didn't even need the first beat switch like that, because I thought the song was already kind of fire. But, you know, this adds another layer, and the speech in the end too. Like this is a moment on this album. So this track is definitely one of the best. And track number 16 is DTMF, or like DTMF. All right, give me something crazy for the last two tracks.
Otros once bonitos que veo en San Juan, disfrutando de ti, tirarte la foto que no te tiré. Y sería cabrón que yo me toque el guiro. Yo veo tu debí tirar más fotos de cuando te tuve, debí darte más.
Social media, 100%. But it's only this part, so I know it's social media. This part, yeah. Such a feel-good track. I love this.
Vamos para la foto, vengan para acá, métase todo el mundo, todo el corillo, vamos.
Yeah.
Zumba.
This is another Zumba. This is another one of those like feel-good type of tracks to, you know, to spend together with your friends. It's obviously like a come-together track, you know. I love this track. Feels like I'm also part of the friend group, you know. No? I guess. Last track on this album, La Mudanza.
Criaron con doña Juanita porque su papá y mamá partieron estando chicos. En Bayamón por primera vez vieron.
This is a crazy listening comprehension.
Un aplauso pa' mami y papi porque en verdad rompieron.
Ooh. Gracias a mami y papi.
Recuerden que siempre fui yo, siempre fui Benito. Métele más que yo, tú eres loco.
Goddamn. Now, once again, he's going insane.
Día me saca, de aquí yo no me muevo. ¿Dónde nació mi abuelo? Yo soy de fucking R. Yo soy de fucking R.
Well, one thing about Bad Bunny, he loves where he's from. What an incredible song to end this album. I had a lot of fun, you know, there's a lot of songs that I like. There's just so much going on in this album. I do have to say though, the mid part of this album was kind of like, you know, chill, like not too crazy, nothing too experimental or anything like that. I think the strongest parts of this album were the intro and outro parts, like the first and last three tracks. In the middle we got like a mixture of like so-so tracks. There's one that I like, the other one I kind of found uninspiring or like not really needed on this album. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 out of 17 is actually amazing. So yeah, shout out Bad Bunny, shout out Puerto Rico, and I will see you in the next one. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. What else should I react to? Oh, by the way, if you've watched until now, tell me in the comment section. I would love to know. But yeah, tell me what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. Appreciate you as always, and yeah.